Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. I want you to imagine this. The houses that we live in, the roads that we drive on, the smartphones that we hold. None of this would exist without the skills hand that builds them. But today, those very hands are becoming harder to find. We are facing a silent crisis, a growing shortage of local talent in our construction and manufacturing sectors. Yet, behind every stable nation is a workforce that is skilled, proud and resilient. So today, we present to you a campaign that doesn't just talk about change, it builds it. Welcome to Hands That Build, securing our workforce future.
Before we begin, let's meet the team members of Vision and Voice.
Hello, my name is Imran Afifi bin Hairul Ameh.
Hello, my name is Dawishi Bazil bin Imanuddin.
Hi everyone, my name is Aifarisa binti Saifuyazan.
Hi, my name is Elisa Yasmin binti Muhammad Suhaidi.
Hi, my name is Farah Noha binti Jasmine.
Hi, my name is Johanna Fikri binti Ahmad Hussein.
So what is this campaign all about? Our campaign is a national public awareness and advocacy effort to encourage more Malaysians, especially youth, to take pride in skilled jobs in construction and manufacturing. We're not just promoting careers, we're shifting mindsets. Through a powerful storytelling, government-industry collaboration and targeted programs, we aim to reduce our reliance on foreign labour and strengthen Malaysians' future with our own hands. This campaign is backed by ILO, UNGM and the Malaysian government through the Ministry of Finance. And it's time we play our part in building a more sustainable, inclusive and respected workforce.
Now, for company example, Young Future Maker Malaysia, organized by International Labour Organization ILO and United Nations Global Marketplace UNGM. This was a public campaign with both digital and physical outreach. They used Instagram Reels, infographic, and organized on-ground workshop and roadshows in Klang Valley and Kedah. Aim to reduce foreign labour. How they do that? The campaign encouraged local youth, especially those from B40 and M40 crew, to enter TVET and STEM field. These fields are often filled by foreign workers, so the campaign helped prepare local to take this role. And next, build local workforce. They provide career mapping, skill building and job readiness session to help you move directly into employment. The focus was on building a skilled and self-sufficient local workforce, especially for young women. How they did it? They conduct community events and training sessions, create online content to reach you on social media, and partner with local NGOs and schools. This helps youth understand job opportunity in sectors like food service, manufacturing, and engineering. And for the next example is Malaysian at Work, or you can say Malaysian Gajah, organized by Government of Malaysia, lead agency Ministry of Finance (MOF), and managed by Employees Provident Fund (EPF). Launched through Budget 2020. This was a national campaign promoted through news, website, and public announcement. It had clear public branding under the name Malaysian Gajah. Aimed to reduce foreign labour. It gave employees initiative to hire Malaysian instead of foreign workers, especially in construction and manufacturing sector. Next, build local workforce. It supports four main programs: graduates, women's, local, and apprentice. Malaysians receive 350 ringgit to 500 per month, and employees receive 250 ringgit to 300 ringgit when hiring local. How did they They offer direct cash initiative to both employees and employees, launched through official media and policy announcement. They made it easy for people to join by managing it through EPF and per CASO. Set clear goal 3,050 1,500 jobs created and 3,000 fewer foreign workers. Conclusion: both campaigns aim to reduce dependency on foreign workers and build a stronger local workforce, but they do it in different ways. The ILOs focus on empowering young through training and awareness. The government focus on giving initiative to employees and workers to boost local hiring.
Let's now go through the main objective of our campaign. Objective 1, to raise public awareness about the labour shortage crisis in construction and manufacturing. This helps the public understand how this issue affects housing development, infrastructure projects, and economic growth. Objective 2, to encourage youth and job seekers to consider careers in these sectors. By reshaping the image of construction and manufacturing, we can inspire more Malaysians to explore this rewarding and in-demand career path. Objective 3, to foster collaboration between the government, industry, and educational institutions. A united approach is key to closing the skill gap and preparing a workforce that meets current and future industry needs. Now, let's take a closer look at how we plan to achieve the first objective, which is to raise public awareness. First, through a public media campaign. We will use platforms like television, radio, and social media to highlight the impact of labour shortages. Real-life stories from employers and workers will be shared to create emotional connection and public understanding. Next, social media advocacy. By partnering with local influencers, especially those in the trades, we aim to share positive and authentic narrative about working in construction and manufacturing. Hashtags such as #HandsThatBuild and #FutureMakers will be used to drive awareness. And finally, National Awareness Week. These include roadshows at public venues and universities with interactive booths, job simulation, and information corners. We will also distribute flyers, run quizzes, and show short impactful videos to engage the public and spark interest.
Next, the second objective is to encourage youth and job seekers to consider careers in construction and manufacturing. First, we must promote technical and vocational education and training, or TVET, along with industrial education. To do this, we propose partnerships with institutions such as College Vocational and Polytechnic. This collaboration can provide direct pathways for students to explore careers through career talks, hands-on workshops, and school exhibitions. When students see real-life application and success stories, they are more likely to become interested and motivated to pursue this path. Secondly, we must focus on career mentorship and counseling. One way is to create mentorships program with professionals from the industry, allowing students to gain first-hand insights and guidance. In addition, platforms like JobStreet can be used to showcase various career paths, job roles, and progression opportunities, making it easier for young people to visualize their future in this field. Furthermore, we need to provide attractive incentives to spark and sustain interest. This includes offering allowances during apprenticeships or internships, helping to reduce financial burden while they gain experience. We can also promote industry-related competitions or awards which not only encourage innovation and participation, but also recognize the talents of our young workforce. Lastly, we must ensure strong engagement with schools and the community. We propose holding information sessions with parents and teachers to help them understand the potential and opportunities in construction and manufacturing. In addition, organizing mini projects like building models can make the experience more fun and interactive for students, fostering curiosity and creativity from an early age. To conclude, if we want to build a strong, future-ready workforce in construction and manufacturing, we must start by educating, inspiring, and supporting our youth. The last objective is to foster collaboration between government, industry, and educational institutions in addressing labor shortages and skill development. To begin with, we can launch joint government-industry programs. The Ministry of Human Resources and the Ministry of Education play an important role here. By working hand-in-hand with industries, they can develop initiatives that benefit both students and employers. For example, companies that train and hire local talent should be rewarded with tax relief and government incentives. This encourages more companies to invest in human capital, especially fresh graduates and TVET trained youth. Secondly, we propose the creation of shared skill development centers. These centers will offer short courses, reskilling bootcamps, and micro-credential programs. The idea is to make upskilling more accessible and faster, especially for workers who need to transition into new industries. In addition, we encourage companies to adopt institutions. This means they can contribute by donating equipment, sending trainers, and offering site visits. It's a win-win situation. Students gain real industry exposure, while companies help shape future talent that meets their needs. Last but not least, public-private funding models. One great approach is through matching grant schemes. For instance, if a construction company invests 100,000 ringgit to train local workers in concrete technology, then the government also matches this with another 100,000 ringgit. This financial reduces the burden on companies while ensuring that training programs meet real market demands. In conclusion, by working together through joint programs, shared skill centers, and smart funding models, we can create a stronger, more adaptable workforce.
So right now, I want to briefly explain about the key stakeholder. For the first key stakeholder is local job seekers and students like Malaysian youth. The impact is increased opportunities. They gain better access to training, internship, and employment in high-demand sectors. To add, it also exposure to construction and manufacturing careers show them viable, respected career option beyond traditional white-collar jobs. And campaigns also help change perception. Youth see industrial work as skilled, progressive, and essential to nation building. The second key stakeholder is employers and industry leaders like companies in construction such as Sunway Construction. The impact is talent access. Employers gain access to a pool of trained, certified, and motivated local workers. It also, hiring locals helps lower costs and dependency on complex work permits and foreign worker policy. It also, supporting local workforce campaigns enhance corporate social responsibility and improve their public image. Next, for the third key stakeholder is government agencies like Kementerian Pendidikan Malaysia. The impact is like for policy alignment. It enables more effective national manpower planning and workforce policies. It also helps align TVET and academic curriculums with real industry needs and reducing skill mismatch. It's also stronger local workforce participation contributes to GDP growth and national productivity. Last but not least, for the key stakeholder is educational institutions like vocational college. The impact is stronger industry linkage like institutions form partnership with company for on-the-job training, curriculum input, and graduate employment. It also, with growing awareness and better job outcomes, more students enroll in TVET-related program. Also, institutions gain recognition as driver of national development, not just academic excellence. Next, I will pass to Elisa.
Now, let's take a closer look at the key benefits of our campaign. From the industry's perspective, this campaign helps in reducing over-reliance on foreign labor and contributes to more resilient local workforce. This campaign encourages industries to invest in local talent and skill development. By doing so, they can reduce their dependence on foreign labor, making their operations more stable and future-proof against policy shifts. The next benefit is this campaign helps in improving job conditions, recognition, and career growth opportunities for the workers. Through advocacy and public awareness, we aim to improve wages, working environments, and respect towards construction and manufacturing industries workers. Workers will feel more valued and see clear path for growth and upskilling their career. Next, this campaign is very beneficial for the country because it helps build stronger economy with balanced, skilled, and inclusive labor workforce. When we invest in skills and ensure fair opportunities for all, we strengthen productivity, reduce unemployment, and support long-term national growth in key sectors like construction and manufacturing. Besides that, from the public's perspective, this campaign creates greater awareness and appreciations of industrial contributions on national development. This campaign also targets public perception by highlighting real stories and importance of these jobs. We help people recognize and respect the vital role these workers play in building our country. Finally, as for communities, this campaign enhances local employment opportunities and social stability through meaningful and dignified work. When more locals are engaged in meaningful work, communities become more stable and empowered. Employment brings income, sense of purpose, and unity to our local neighborhoods.
In conclusion, Hands That Build isn't just a campaign, it's a call to action. It's about reclaiming dignity in skilled labor. It's about giving youth a clear path to proud, meaningful work. With support from public institutions, industries, and educators, we are not only solving a labor shortage, we're building a future where Malaysians' talent thrives. And most importantly, we're changing how society values the people who quite literally built our nation. Let us stop seeing industrial jobs as the last choice and start seeing them as the smart choice, the strong choice, the choice that builds Malaysia. Thank you everyone for joining us in this mission. And remember, the future isn't just imagined, it's built. And it starts with our own hands.